became a nurse practitioner after being a nurse for 20 years.
I worked as a registered nurse.
I had been a nurse, a registered nurse, 4-year degree.
As a nurse working in an intensive care unit.
Well, I was a nurse for 27 years.
10 years.
7 years.
17.
I spent 32 years in critical care emergency department before I decided to go back to college and become a nurse practitioner.
I was an RN first, and I'd be in the middle of the night going, I don't need to hunt a doctor down. This is a formality. I know what I need to do. I just need to get a license to do it.
I just felt like there was more I wanted to do for people.
I was ready to go to the next level.
I knew I wanted to advance the level of my education and help people.
I went from a bachelor's to a master's, and I got my doctorate just recently.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to enhance my practice so I could do more things for patients.
I became a nurse practitioner because I want to help people.
Because I love people. I love to talk and I love to help. I hate to say I love to help people because that's what everybody says, but really that's part of being a nurse.
The reason why I became a nurse practitioner was to have more autonomy.
I just love being able to be independent in practice.
It gives me freedom as far as job opportunities and different ways I can help patients.
I became a nurse practitioner probably to just go beyond bedside nursing and have a more advocative and primary role.
I became a nurse practitioner just basically because I want to make people's days better.
It is a rewarding job. I can take care of patients and see the outcome.
I love my job because I love working with people of all ages and seeing them on their good days, their bad days, in between, and really, really empowering them to be well and stay well.
And I think the best part of my job is meeting patients or families and learning their stories.
Being a nurse, you really get to know families and patients.
And my favorite part of being a nurse practitioner is family practice because you get to treat across the lifespan. So I have patients that are 2 days old, and my oldest patient is 98 years old.
The patients really come to see me, especially for me, because they know that I take care of them very well.
So I work in an emergency department, and a lot of times our patients come to us scared, vulnerable, hurt, in pain, and just being able to help them through that process is such an honor and a privilege.
My favorite part of being an NP is the personal contact with patients and to be able to provide education to improve their health.
The opportunity to teach patients and just individually work with patients and help them understand better ways to take care of themselves.
I love trying to help people be the best they can be, health-wise.
Nurses have a role to play in the health care of the citizens of the United States and around the world.
The country is so diverse in regulations and prescriptive authority and autonomy and all of that, so it's a really good time to get to know your peers.
When we heard Loretta Ford talk, the important thing we learned is we got to keep moving. We got to keep advancing the profession and speaking out for ourselves, and we are nurses.
At 3 p.m. you couldn't make the decision in the hospital. At 3 a.m. you made a lot of decisions.
So I think it just takes us accountable for our own role to define that continuously and grow the profession.
I love being a nurse. I love seeing patients. I love being part of the future of healthcare.